Hello YouTube viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, and today we are going to create something here. This is a beautiful placemat that I bought at Walmart a while back. It's a braided round placemat. Look at that, beautiful. So I'm in my dining room right now. I'm at the table here, and I want to make this a little living room with just Santa sitting there, just hanging out and relaxing. But first I have to fix this tree. It used to have a base. So what I did was, I'm going to tell you what I did. I just happened to finish my onion powder today. I'm making beef stew. So I was seasoning the beef and I was left with this. So what I did was I took the cap and detached the cover. It used to be on this side. The cover used to be on this side. I filled it up with some clay, modeling clay. That's what's in here. And I pressed it with the cap. Remember, this cap was on this side. So I switched it to this side and I pressed everything together. So inside of here, there is modeling clay. Now look at those holes, especially the middle one is perfect for the tree. Look at that. So let's see how it came out. So we're going to poke the middle hole and look at that. It holds up the tree perfectly. So I gave it a base, but I am not satisfied with just the white base. So I have here some packing tape. It's colorful packing tape. I don't remember when I bought it, but I am going to wrap it around here. So let's see if we can try that. Okay, I'm gonna do it on the camera. I'm going to remove this from the tree. So this to me was a great idea. I filled it up with the modeling clay so that it could hold up the tree. So let's get this to wrap around the base. Okay, this tape is new, so this is the first time that I'm using it. Okay, so we have the tape here, and all I need is a little piece to go around here. So we're going to cut it like to the middle, more or less, like that. Look, I got this piece. It's not long enough, but let's just see how it looks, okay? So I'm going to wrap it around here. It's not going to wrap around the entire cap, but it's going to, oops, why is this? It's going to serve the purpose. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that, and let's poke the tree in there again, like this. It looks a lot better now, right? And you know what? With all the presents there and everything, you won't be able to see the top of the base here. So I think that this worked. So now we have a base for our tree. Look at that. This doesn't matter, this side. This is what matters. So let's place it right here. And I have some furniture from one of my doll houses. So let's place the tree right next to it. And then I have another one here. And look at Santa. Look at the ottoman. He's resting his feet. And look, this is what he really looks like without his hat. Look at that, with his hat off. That is what he really looks like. We're not used to seeing him like that, right? But we finally get to see what Santa looks like, what his head looks like. So we are going to sit him there because he's just relaxing for now, okay? And remember, this setting doesn't have any walls because I'm just working on the living room here. And I wanted to get that tree on a base. But let's add some other little things to this setting here. So I have some little bags here, shopping bags. Presents. Have another present here. Let's just leave it like that. But I know that I can get something to go under that base of the tree. So why don't we take, I know this is pretty big, but I'm going to take one of my coasters and I'm going to place it right here. Okay, let's place the tree right on top, and I think that still works. Look at that. I think it looks better, right? Oh, and this, I'm using a cylinder here, so this would be the chimney. Let's place it there so we could cover a little bit back there. You know what? I have a box here. This is the one that I used for another setting. So why don't we, let's see. You know what? Let's just set it here. Right there. And I happen to have these candles here. Oh, you know what? That does not look so bad. Look at that. I thought that the inside of the cover would be too plain, but you know what? It works. So let's place this right against it like that. Move this over here, and we'll move the tree right next to the furniture like that. We'll place him here with the ottoman, and we'll put the gifts back. Okay, look at that. You can't even tell that this coaster is too big for the tree. Wow, I do like the way it came out. Then I have a cage here without a bird. Let's just place it here like it's another present. And then look, this is what I have here. Now this, I needed a little table for this, but look, I have this glass piece here. This is actually a salt and pepper shaker. I have a few more of these, so I'm using this in different ways. So why don't we place it there as the as a little table, coffee table. We'll just place this on top like that. Right there. Okay. Yeah, that worked out. We don't need this. So, okay, so this is it. So this is the setting for Santa. He's relaxing. Nice coffee table. I love the background, even though it's just a plain piece of cardboard. Here's the cylinder that is serving as a chimney. And it worked out with the tree. Alrighty, well, I think that this is it. I will be bringing you more creations inside of my dollhouses for Christmas. I hope that you stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching.